Welcome to StorixStories, where every narrative breathes with life. Dare to listen. This is StorixStories.
The twilight sky over Seremban was tinged a deep crimson as four friends, Karim, Johan, Lisa, and Zura, began their climb up Bukit Berangin. It wasn't the real name of the hill, but that's what the locals called it. The Windy Hill, because the winds there always howled unnaturally at night, often carrying strange whispers no one could explain. The old folks had one warning: never climb after Maghrib, never camp at the peak. Something guards the hill, and it doesn't like visitors. But the four, young and eager for adventure, just laughed it off. Old people's stories, Karim scoffed, tightening the straps of his hiking bag. They planned to camp overnight at the peak, chasing that legendary sunrise said to be breathtaking from the top. At first, the hike was easy. Crickets chirped, the jungle alive with natural sounds. But as they climbed higher, the air shifted. The once gentle breeze turned into a sharp wind that hissed through the thick bamboo groves lining the path, making eerie whistling noises. Darkness fell faster than expected, swallowing the trail into pitch blackness. "It's getting dark." "Fast," Zura whispered, shining her flashlight around. The towering trees cast shadows that seemed to watch them. They reached the summit deep into the night. It was a clearing surrounded by old, towering trees. The wind was fiercer now, and it carried a faint scent, like camphor mixed with something rotten and metallic. "What's that smell?" Lisa asked, covering her nose. "Probably wildflowers," Johan replied, trying to stay calm, but his voice trembled. They set up camp quickly. As they cooked instant noodles on a small gas stove, a sudden snap echoed through the woods, the sound of a branch breaking, not far from the tents. They froze. "An animal?" Karim offered, but the fear in his voice betrayed him. That night, no one slept. Footsteps circled their tents. Whispering voices rode the wind, too soft to understand, but unmistakably human. Then came the laughter, a woman's giggle, distant but chilling. Zura began sobbing in the girl's tent. Lisa tried to comfort her, but her hands were trembling too. Suddenly, the boys' tent shook violently, as if something massive had slammed into it. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Something was clawing the fabric from outside. "Karim, Johan, help us!" Lisa and Zura screamed. The boys rushed out and froze. Standing in front of the girl's tent was a towering figure. Its body was impossibly thin, limbs too long for its frame, bent at odd angles. It had no clear face, just shadows where a face should be. But its eyes, they glowed red in the darkness. The stench of camphor and blood was suffocating. "Run!" Karim shouted. They bolted, leaving tents, gear, everything behind, sprinting blindly through the jungle. Their flashlights bounced wildly. Crack, snap, heavy footsteps behind them. The laughter now sounded right beside their ears. No one knew how long they ran. The trail they had climbed earlier was gone. Every tree looked the same. They were lost. Johan tripped and screamed. His leg was caught in thick roots. Karim turned to help, and that thing appeared again, just meters away. It moved slowly, but each step made the earth tremble. Lisa and Zura screamed, paralyzed in terror. Karim yanked Johan up and kept running, leaving the girls behind. And then, silence. Their screams faded, then stopped. Karim and Johan didn't look back. They stumbled through the darkness, down steep slopes, falling, crawling, bleeding. When the Adhan for Subu echoed faintly from the village mosque, they emerged from the jungle, tattered, bruised, ghost pale. Villagers found them and rushed to help. But when asked about Lisa and Zura, both men only shook their heads, weeping. Search teams went up the hill. They found nothing. No tents, no supplies, not even footprints. After that night, Bukit Berangin was officially closed to the public. Karim and Johan survived, but were never the same. Johan claimed he still heard scratching at his bedroom window every night. Karim, he saw those red eyes in his dreams, always watching, always waiting. And the hill still stands, quiet, brooding over Seremban. The wind still howls at its peak, a hollow, mournful wail. Locals believe the spirit of the hill has taken 2 new souls, and it waits now for the next foolish climber to ignore the warnings. Would you dare to camp at Bukit Berangin? Subscribe for more Malaysian horror stories.